single, Girls Like, is already closing in on the top of the UK charts. It is the ever-entertaining Mr. Tinie Tempah. Tinie, looking good. Well, it's good to see you. You look. I know you're going to perform in a minute. I guess that's why you're in the more kind of casual attire. Because you're always sharp as a pin, I think.
What? Not sharp now?
Well, sharpish. But those jeans have seen better days.
I think.
Is that the look? Did you buy them like that? You didn't buy them like because you can buy clothes already distressed sometimes.
No, you buy them and you distress them yourself.
So you distress those jeans.
Yeah.
How did you get them that distressed?
Razor blades.
You attacked them with some razor blades?
I could do your suit.
I'm sure you could. It's hardly hard to cut through a bit of cloth. So Pass Out was a big song for you.
Yeah.
Right? And in Pass Out, you famously said you've been to Southampton but never been to Scunthorpe.
Correct.
Have you been to Scunthorpe now?
No.
Frankie, I imagine you've been to Scunthorpe.
Yes, I have.
What's it like?
It's all right. As these places go. It's OK.
For you, that is high praise indeed. That's what I was thinking. Scunthorpe must be magnificent if he says it's OK. But you're a big rap fan, aren't you? Genuinely.
Oh, yeah, I'm very into my rap, grime, hip-hop, all of it.
Yeah?
Totally.
Are you going to give us some?
No.
Do you find that, Tony? Do people try and rap up at you?
Yeah, all the time, all the time. I always find that even when I come on your show, you've always got people rapping at me as well. Constantly. It's like a constant thing. That's why I was even thinking me and you should set up, like, our own version of X Factor. Maybe get another rapper involved. We can be the judges.
You mean us two rappers get another rapper involved?
Yeah, John.
The way you said that, it sounded like I was part of the rap community.
Oh, he is pretty down. John is pretty down, actually.
But I've never rapped at you, have I?
You have.
Did I?
I reckon if we go maybe 3 appearances back, there's a little Jonathan Ross WAP.
You just said WAP on purpose. I was talking to Kit earlier on about being a young, successful man.
Yeah.
He has bought a house for himself as a result. You bought a house for yourself here in London, is
Yes.
that right? OK, whereabouts in London you living?
Shoreditch.
Is that kind of... So I guess that's the... Shoreditch! I've never been invited around. What kind of fun things would someone who was perhaps a fellow member of the rap community, if he were invited round, what would he encounter in your house?
I've got a punching machine.
You have a punching machine?
Yeah. You know the ones that you punch in the arcade and it gives you the score?
Oh, like a boxing thing?
Yeah, boxing thing, yeah.
Okay.
To get rid of a temper?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then I've rebranded... But basically, you have different levels, so I've rebranded them to, like, Tinie Tempah, Tiniest Tempah, Really Tinie Tempah, Large Tempah, and it's fun.
Your ego is out of control. OK, you don't have anything like that in your house, Frankie? Do you have a punching machine?
I've got a man. I've got, like, a shaped like a man punch bag, but I don't punch him that much. I've kind of bonded with him. I just hold him and weep. Well,
Tinie, so what's your... do you have a kind of a game plan? I mean, I know you're huge success, enjoying it, I hope, but do you have, like, OK, this is where I want to be next year and the year after that? Do you have
have a family, live on a farm, get some animals, which I told you before.
The plan now is gone many more years ahead of what I imagined it would.
On a farm.
Yeah, what's wrong with farms?
I'd love a farm, but maybe not at 30.
Why not?
Because it's probably a lot of hard work.
I don't have to do it.
Well, then you live on the farm.
You live on the farm. I once went to a studio. There's a studio in Oxfordshire somewhere, and this is where I got the inspiration from. I went to record some of my second album, and I bumped into someone who used to work with Jamiroquai. He was, like, Jamiroquai's guitarist, I believe, and he lived on a massive farm with his family. He had a studio, which is where I was recording.
Which is a nice space.
Yeah, there's a little outhouse, and he wasn't doing any of the farming. So I was like, this sounds great. He's got a little lake. It looks amazing.
You were inspired by his laziness.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working hard now so I can be lazy later.
But no, but I can understand that. It's nice, you know.
We need Britain's first grime farm.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Get these young apprentices onto your farm and make them work the animals.
That's a documentary right there. Let's do it.
It sounds like exploitation, I'll be honest with you. I'll give you a grime career, but you've got to muck out those pigs for a year first. Do you have any skills, do you think, that you could do, for example, animal husbandry? Do you watch Springwatch, by the way?
Absolutely not.
What? Well, it's a great show.
I watch YouTube.
Yeah, but that's not... Well, on YouTube, do you like watching, for example, animals being birthed?
No, I'm not really into that. But the one thing I've always understood, because to be fair, I've seen the birthing of giraffes and horses, and I think it's quite fascinating. But how comes they're able to get up so quickly and we can't? They like literally fall out, and then within like 5 seconds they're like.
That's because.
And why can't we do that?
There's a lot of stuff that's trying to eat them, and they just get born, and their mum goes, "Let's get out of here!"
Wow.
I would quite like to see your impersonation of a baby giraffe again.
Yeah, I'll show you.
That was pretty good. For a second, I felt protective of you. So you're going to perform this evening. Now, this young woman you're singing with, she has got an incredible voice.
Absolutely.
This is the first time you worked with her?
First time, yeah.
And apparently, I didn't see the rehearsal, apparently she's got some magnificent moves as well.
You are correct.
What is the phrase for dancing that is used
No, she's got some moves.
Okay, moves is correct.
You still got it, John, don't worry.
I like your wheels.
OK.
Wheels is the correct phrase to use for training shoes these days.
No.
What do you call them now, then?
I like your crepes.
Crepes?
Yeah.
Crepes you eat?
Yeah. Someone has actually said that on my last mixtape. They said, crepes, not the crepes that you eat, the crepes on your feet.
Is that a rhyme for that?
Yeah, JME, yeah.
OK, the crepes. Well, I'm enjoying your crepes.
Thank you.
Now, Frankie, have you prepared a rap? Is this correct?
No.
I was told you prepared a rap.
No, madness.
You know, Frankie's one of my childhood heroes. I don't know why my mum was letting me watch this while I was so young. But he is one of my childhood heroes. So I'm actually really sad that you had a rap prepared, but you're not going to say it right now.
I was going to say, Scunthorpe are giving you a hard time, and I was saying, like, you shouldn't take this line down. You're a hip-hop star. You should do a diss track, and that we would do a diss track.
Against Scunthorpe?
The response to Scunthorpe. So you would do, like, you know, like Puff Daddy used to do ad-libs behind Biggie. So you'd just be going, large up, like every other town in Lancashire, right? So you'd go large up Burnley, Hull, Cleethorpes, large up, and I'd sort of freestyle over it, going, Scunthorpe, Frankie Boyle and Tinie Tempah in your city centre, showing you all what a gun's for, taking your life with a blunt fork. Your city centre's clean, but your mum's not. Scunthorpe.
That's what he...
That is amazing.
And Tinie's going to perform for us. Isn't that great news, ladies and gentlemen? Tinie's going to perform for us. One of the best performers in the UK. Tinie, great out of you. Thank you so much. Tinie Tempah, you go up and get yourself in. Tinie Tempah, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to all my guests tonight. Of course, Kit, thank you, Kit. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Anna. This is the last show of the series. We'll be back in the autumn, so you have been warned. But now, performing Girls Like, featuring Zara Larsson, it's Tinie Tempah.
Needed was a plan. Tell JK that I'm still rolling, yeah. Tell Russell I'm a brand, yeah. Boss that skank. Ain't nobody messing with a gang. Might take a fly out for the weekend, yeah. And go cause I can. Go low, everybody get low. Had a couple hits and a couple solos. Now I got a couple Brits and a couple mobos. Drop past that, everybody loco. I was dropping off the man them in a polo. Now I'm with a man them in a polo. I could make your honey give away your last solo. And I stay show, yo, you know how I go. With the girls like
I know what boys like, I know what they
what the girls
want.
like.
They want that good thing, they wanna get
What the girls like.
I know what boys
Girls
like,
like.
I know what they
Girls
want. So go ahead and put me right, cause that's what girls like.
Rolling on the wrist, that's me. Man of the year, I'm fleeky. Had a couple man, one be me. Them man can't be T. Tell them on only winners are allowed. No diggity, no diggity down. I was getting for girls were putting out. Told them I was gonna blow, but when I was in the south, go low, everybody get low. So she want me, she don't want a cocoa, so I made her sing it back. That she want my loco, and I got a Merc, I ain't got a Volvo. Used to have a black, lucky used to roll cold. Now everywhere I go, people want a photo. I can make your honey give away your last Rolo, and I stay show, yo. You know how I roll with the girls like.
I know what boys like. I know what they
What the girls like.
They want that good thing. They wanna get
What the girls
some.
like.
I know what boys
Girls
like.
like.
I know what they
Girls like.
So go ahead and prove me right, 'cause that's what girls like.
Got his friend, better pick me up in the Benz. I like cruising around the West End. No Netflix and chill, that's dead.
Oh,
Everything you ride with your friends.
What the girls like.
Need your money for my rent.
What the girls like. What the girls like. Hands in the air.
I know what boys like. I know what they
What the girls like.
They want that good thing. They wanna get
What the girls
some.
like.
I know what boys
Girls
like.
like.
I know what they
Girls like.
So go ahead and prove me right, 'cause that's what girls like.
Said I was a man. All I ever needed was a plan. Tell JK that I'm still rolling. Yeah. Joe Russell, I'm a rap. Bust that gang. Ain't nobody messing with the gang. Might take a fly out for the weekend. Yeah. And no can, 'cause I can't go low, go low. Everybody get low. Had a couple hits and a couple solos. Now I got a couple bricks and a couple more balls. Drop past that, everybody loco. I was dropping off the man there in the polo. Now with the man there at the polo. I can make a honey give away your last Rolo. And I stay show, yo, you know how it goes. What the girls like.
I know what boys like. I know what they want. I know what boys like. I know what they want. I know you got the good thing. I know what boys like. I know what they want.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Zara Larsson.
Tinie Tempah!
Girls like that now. Thank you, Jonathan.